Okay, listen, not every chisme you hear is meant to be shared. Unfortunately, I did not always know that, and it cost someone their relationship. When I was younger, my mom used to have this friend of me. Let's call her Dolores. Now, Dolores, to my mom's face, was an amazing friend. Amazing. But sometimes behind my mom's back, she would share things that my mom told her, like, in private. Me, being protective of my mother, had enough of her shit. And since I was a child, my metichinators were always at 100. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start sharing this bitch's chisme. My mom was hosting a little party with all her friends, including Dolores, and I saw this as an opportunity to be the accidental child chismosa. So my first target was my mom's friend Katie. Now, Katie and Dolores both just recently got engaged, except Dolores' ring was not a real diamond ring, but she kept telling everyone it was. I go up to Katie and I'm like, Katie, I love your ring. It's so pretty. I hope to have one like that one day. You know, Dolores is kind of like yours, but it's like really shiny, but that's just because she told me the diamond was made out of something called like Rubik's Cube, zirconia or something. I don't know, something like that. I was like 8 years old. I didn't know anything about like cubic zirconia, but Katie knew what I was talking about, and she was like, oh, really? Next, I went up to my mom's friend Amira. Now, Amira was Colombian, so I knew exactly what I was gonna say to her. I was like, Amira, one day, will you take me to Colombia? Because I really just want big boobs when I grow up. First, my mom's friend Amira was like, what? Why would you say that? And I responded, well, I heard Dolores went to Colombia and bought boobs, and I really want to buy some boobs. Amira, after that, like, started to lower her voice, and she's like, Brittany, how did you hear about that? And I was like, I overheard Dolores talk about it. Deep down inside, I started to feel guilty. I mean, I was like a kid, and I'm like telling all this bitch's business. But then I heard Dolores say something that literally pushed me over the edge. I heard her say, Xiomara es un madre horrible. Yo siento mal por las hijas, porque esta comida es disgusting. In my mind, I knew I had run out of chisme on Dolores. But you know what? I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna make it up. I immediately went up to Dolores and I was like, hi, Dolores, how are you? I meant to tell you that I saw your fiance the other day with his sister. I didn't even know he had a sister. They were like hugging the whole time. It was so sweet to see. Dolores immediately started like, what? What are you talking about? He doesn't have a sister. Grabs my cordless phone and runs up my stairs and calls him. I may have made up the situation. Her fiance was really cheating on her because when she called to confront him, he fucking admitted to everything. I ended up admitting everything to my mom and she kicked Dolores out, but she ended up not calling it the engagement and marrying that guy. I guess piece of shits deserve piece of shits.